You may wonder why there's not been any videos posted of foam drawings. I've had Corona, so Foam Drawing Friday's taken a little pause, and apologies if there's coughing and sneezing going on in the video. The band I want to show you today is really a band that's made up, as you can see, of 8, 7, 8, 7 dots I've drawn up here, and it's made up out of the bands that have already been drawn in video number 105 and 103. So it's a combination of bands that we've drawn earlier, and I've drawn up some dots down here just to show you. So this is quickly drawn up, and I've put a stop in between here. You can see this band in video 105, and basically what this band looks like, or how it's drawn, is this. So that's the first form, and then the second form that appears in the combined band here is if you draw up your dots like this and then move through your band like this, and you can see that in video 103. So this was, the first one was 105. So the band today is a combination of these two forms, and we basically want to draw up the band over here. Take your time when you're doing this. Just go through it slowly. Because once you do that, you get more control. So you can see mine definitely isn't perfect, but what you get is you get more control over the lines and the curves and where you want your pointy bits to be. Then what you can do is you can create this three-dimensional band, and you do that by drawing a line that follows the line you've drawn already, and you can draw it all the way around like this. So you're drawing next to the line you've drawn already, and then you can go over it once you've finished drawing it. So you might think, well, how is that three-dimensional? Well, it isn't. But you can then take your eraser and you can say, where do I want my line to start going over or under? And then you can say, okay, well, I'm going to make it start by going under That means I have to erase these lines here. So this way you get the line looking like it runs under this bit here. Then you want the line to go over, which means that you want to erase these lines here. And so on and so forth. So here you can see I've drawn up the band with a darker line and erased all the bits so that it now runs under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. You can see that it's a sort of line that weaves on itself, over and under, and that gives it that three-dimensional look. And I would encourage you also to go over your line. So if you made a line, you made a point, it got too close to another point, or it didn't get quite the curve that you wanted, then erase it and just try and make it neat looking, because this is meant to be beautiful. You can maybe argue that this isn't, you know, perfect, but it's okay. You know, we're practicing, and the more you draw these lines, the more you'll get a feel for it, and the more your lines will look beautiful. And then of course you can color it. Here I've colored the band with a blue and a red, and of course you can color your band whatever you like, in a rainbow of colors or with just a few simple colors. It's entirely up to you. I'll be back next week with more foam drawing exercises for you.